Merry Christmas, everybody! It's Nursa from Nursa Stitching Lifestyle in Christchurch, New Zealand. Welcome. Today is December 22nd, 2024. It's a lovely Sunday morning here in Christchurch. It is 24 degrees already and we've still got a few hours to go yet. It's pretty warm, so I thought I'm going to film this and get this done before it gets too hot. And as it is, I had to close all the curtains because it's just with the aircon off, it gets so it's not so noisy for you guys. It gets a bit hot in here very quickly. All right, so I haven't been on since or filmed since the end of November. It's just been a really busy time at work, as it is when you work retail, and the Christmas holidays and just everything else. I've had a little bit of time for stitching and some finishing. In my house tour, you would have seen some finishes that are up on the wall. I'm not going to pull them down now. There was Alexander Adelaide's Christmas tree, JBW Designs, actually hold on a second, change your mind. Alright, so this is Alexander Adelaide's Christmas tree. I think it's number 99, but I'm not 100% sure. Now I just finished it into a little wall hanging, just little wee clips on the back, and I put all my wall hangings for Christmas up on you know, the door frame, doors and things like that, just to make them a bit more festive. This was stitched back in, I did date it, 2015. So it's taken me 9 years to fully finish it. How bad's that? That's pretty bad. But that's okay. That was the idea with that box, and we're almost through it, which is really great. There's a few I'm not going to get done this year, but they are on the mission for next year. I just love how he's come out. He's gorgeous. And I just chose blue swirl fabric with the silvers and the blues to match the colours in the tree. Love it. So the other one I grabbed and that I fully finished is from JBW Designs. And this is her advent calendar. And I just did it all in one. I was going to go back and do them as little wee ornaments, but just haven't got time. They might end up on little ornaments on the Christmas tree. But absolutely love. I love how that's come together. Stitched on 32 count using DMC threads. And I just used my own little charms and beads and stuff to add to the wee gingerbread man, bell, little tree charm. So just whatever I had, stars, got some snowflakes. But yeah, I love how he's come out. He's gorgeous. So that's two. I'm just trying to think what else I did assemble. Not in big stuff anyway. That is, just looking around me, that is all. Right, but I did work, one more, it's right in front of me, that's why I didn't see it. So I did fully finish actually two others. Rightio, reindeer feed sack. I stitched this on 25 count, over 2 because I wanted it beautiful and big. Using the called for colours, but I just used plain fabric. So I wanted it to look like a sack. Now this is the pattern from Carriage House Sampling. Sorry about the glare there, guys. Absolutely love. So he was stitched last year and once again put in that box, so another one out of that big box. Now I didn't do the stripy material, and I'm going to show you what I've got hiding inside it. Right, holds it all up nice and flat, and just this lovely red all the way through on the inside as well. I love how he's come out. And in person, his snowflakes do stand out really well. But we'll put his little frame back in there. Because he sits on the kitchen table, next to my other finished pieces and my little wee reindeers. It's going to fall over now, aren't you? Of course you are. Just there. Okay, so that was another fully finished. Another one that I fully finished was a Merry Christmas sampler from La Di Da, stitched the year before, got put into that box, and now she's all done. This into a nice big cushion, 40 count, using DMC threads 1/2. And this was just the fabric I put on the back. Love it, it's lovely Christmas field colours, especially for spring. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So happy with that. That's 4 big finishes out of that that bin. Okay, so where are we going to start? While we're in Christmas, let's do the Christmas stuff first for what I've worked on. Okay, right, so I guess one of my big finishes this week, and I'll just be working on this slowly, and mine is in black and white, sorry guys, is Santa's Delivery from Teresa Kogut. This got released at Jingle Ball last year, and I think she also released it to the general public. Now there's been a huge wait for a lot of people for the perforated paper. I managed to score mine the same day, and it arrived within 2 days of Jingle Ball last year. And I finally stitched them and got them all done. Now I haven't fully finished them yet. They're just now at the moment on the back of the black cardstocks, just pinned them behind them. But here they are, all 3 of them, stitched on the perforated paper. And as 3 Santas flying through the air. Now, I still haven't decided, like I said, on how I want to finish these. Do I want to do them, which is why they're not fully finished yet, and I haven't had time, like Teresa, where they're on a stand, they can go behind my farmhouse, behind us, over my shoulder. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do it so that they hang from the garland, so they really look like they're flying? So they're a bit big for the tree. That is the only thing. They're definitely not a little ornament if you do them on the perforated paper. They're definitely, I mean, that's the size of my hand, and you can see how big he is. It's a big ornament. And he's one of the, he's the smallest, he's the middle, and he's the longest. Tallest, smallest and shortest, longest. And about the average height. So yeah, still thinking about those, but oh my gosh, Teresa, love them. Please come out with some more. I would love to do some more. Yeah, gorgeous. So I'm really pleased with that finish. We'll work on what we're going to do with fully finished. As you can tell, I'm in a kind of slightly different location. I've got the camera and you guys up on my kitchen table, so that, because I've got so much stuff around me, that it just made it easier to stand and do this one. Okay, so other ones I've been working on or finishing up. So out of the bin, I did pull excuse me, another one from Teresa Kogut that I had finished stitching, the little piece ornament. I've sewn the backing fabric. I love the backing fabric. Excuse me. I've just got to stuff her and hopefully get her completely finished for this year, so she can go up on the tree. She's almost there, so she's a work in progress still. Everything I'm going to show you is still a work in progress at the moment. So I also pulled out and turned into an ornament, Jingle All the Way. Now this was a release from Eureka Michaels. Oh, excuse me. Eureka Michaels last year in Jingle Ball. So it's one of the ones from the ornament book. So here's mine all stitched. Made the cording this morning. And it's now pinned on, and we'll get sewn on probably this afternoon. I think I'm going to put, oh, there's even a needle still sticking out of him, so I don't lose them to sew him. To sew the cording on this afternoon. I think I'm going to watch a Christmas movie or two. Okay. So next we seem to have been on a, for me, a Teresa Kogut finishing kick. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm not going to take all these out. So these were her star ornaments. There's still a couple more I need to collect and make to finish the series. But we have December 25, Jolly Truck, Jingle Bells, and Rudy. So they're all star ornaments. Now, thank you very much to Vonna, the Twisted Stitcher. If you've had the primitive needlework, punch needle and primitive stitching magazine, Vonna did quite a few tutorials in there as well. So I've had this printed out for a long time, how to put together. I also watched her Flosstube and followed her Flosstube instructions. So between the two, I've finished these guys. I've made my own cording and put my own cording around them. So this one is completely done, December 25. These guys were stitched on 40 count. So as you can see, it's like the size of the palm of my hand. They're a little bit wonky, but really, when is the star 100%? And this is the fabric for on the back. Okay, and then the other one in that colour, as you'll see with all the pins, is still he's ready to go. I haven't even sewed up his little side seam. So he just needs his cording sewn on him. Jingle Bells. His cording has started being sewn on, coming around. That's what the needle here is from. 40 count. So they're all finished with the same fabric on the back. Just some are black, or stitched on black. This was done on 20 count, so they still work out the same size. But I love how these have turned out. So yes, I definitely want to get the last ones to finish off the set, full set. And little old Rudy. So once again, needs his cording put on. I had a cording making session this morning. But do love them. So they are almost done. Almost. I'm just going to drop them back in there so I know where they are for later. And the same with that one. Okay, so there is two more. Yes. Right, and these ones were from Stitching with the Housewives. So Baking Spirits Bright. It's now all assembled. Cording, of course, has been made. Just got to sew up the back. So always use Vonna's one and do the two pieces and the split in the middle, because I like the way it finishes. You don't get the puckering so much in the cushions. So Baking Spirits Bright, and I'll show you separately. This is the backing fabric. So there's a few more to go in the series because I've cut all the backing fabrics out for the others, but I haven't finished stitching them all. That's okay. So Baking Spirits Bright, and the other one that I have stitched is Sugar and Spice Cookie Company. and this is here. So these guys are on, these ones are on 18 count Ada. Hello kitty. Stitched with DMC threads. Made the cording using the white and the red that was used in the pattern, so they all go together. I love how they've come out. So yep, they're in the fix it pile, finish it up pile this afternoon. Oops, sorry. Okay, there's one other that I've been working on, and I will have to insert a photo. I think my printout screws for just one moment. I've got a black and white. I don't have a... Seriously, Santa, I need some coloured ink, okay? Please, Santa. Right, so this is the black and white Mrs. Claus's cookbook sale. Purchased this from Etsy from Living on the Rainbow. Oh my gosh, I did not just purchase this. I purchased a few others of hers, and I will be stitching them this year coming. I've admired them for a long time, and this is the year that these guys, for 2025, that these guys are all going to start to come to life. So Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Right, so it's a stitch along. You can still join. We started with the centerpiece here, and then the framework for framework for the two, I think. And then we got, this is the front page, which I'm almost done. I've gone all the way through with one. I'm going to come back with the other side so you can see the difference here. And then I've got gold thread to still go through. And then this one here, hopefully the light's picking that all up. You can see where I've stitched everything, and then it's going to be folded with the brown here as well. It all looks like gingerbread. So this is the front, the back cover, and the spine of Mrs. Claus's cookbook. Stitched on 18 count Ada using, it's all DMC, apart from, of course, the metallic-y threads. Okay, so then 10 days ago and yesterday came out this one. So this one, so the recipes that will go inside the book, reindeer treats. I've just got 2 little stars, and I didn't realize that until just before I went to film, and I thought, no, I'm filming. Need to be added into reindeer treats, and that will be done. And then candy cane soup was the one that came out yesterday, and I stitched that up, most of it last night and a little bit this morning. And then, of course, thinking I'd done, I missed the stars there because they were metallic, which of course is along here. So all the gridding is just to help with the assembling of the book. But oh my gosh, the internal pages are on Country Maker Vintage Country Maker to 32 count. Like I see, it's all DMC apart from that one metallic. Is that gorgeous? It's probably a bit more true to colour there. But yes, I cannot wait for the next pages now. But we're on a couple of weeks break for holidays from this sale, so if you wanted to join, you've got plenty of time to catch up before the next cookbook pages come out. So I will work on these guys and try and get that all finished up, so that then I am just concentrating on those. Okay, so that really is all of my Christmas stitching that I've done in the last month in assembly. It's not a lot of stitching, I realize that, and it's just the way life has been at the moment. I also wanted to get, you know, spend time at the sewing machine and do those things, but I have worked on some of my samplers, so let's go over to those. Right, so how about we start with this one here. Blackbird Designs A Heart Remembers book. So the first one that I worked on out of this book is called A Heart Remembers. Love this. Did a stitch along with my friend Susie. Susie finished it ages ago. I finally finished mine. So happy. DMC threads, 40 count, 1/2. I haven't put letters in. I don't think I'm going to. I actually like it just like this. And I think a sweet little wee frame is going to look absolutely gorgeous. I stitched 40 count and it was, oops, sorry, blow it out there, Salted Caramel from number 12 Stitch Co. And I do love how that has turned out. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm so pleased to have that done. The only thing I would say is if you are stitching this, just be aware that in the model stitch, and I've done it on mine, and Susie did it on hers, when you follow the pattern, some of the leaves, little blue leaves here, are left out. They're not in the pattern, and it makes it look like it's not finished. And I did follow the pattern first, and then when I looked back at the picture, I was like, something's not right. And it is. It's the model stitches done them all the way around, and the pattern does do them where there are some missing. So just be aware of that if you do want it to match the picture or to look completely complete. I would stitch all of them as we have done as well. So yeah, absolutely love how that's come out. So pleased to have that finished. Yay. So really 2 finishes when you think about, oh, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, and these. I have done a little bit of stitching. Okay, so another one I pulled out and worked on was Exemplars from the Heart and They Sinned. Now this is a big long girl. I know exactly where she's going to go when she's finished. Right over there behind that tree. Maybe. Oh, maybe over there. Oh, I don't know. I have 2 spots that I haven't decided where it's going. Alright. So, she's a big girl. If we come way back here, that is halfway. Alright, that fabric is folded completely in half. But for me, it comes in 3.5 pages of pattern. So, from here to here is the end of page 1, and I finally have done all of the little bits in the middle and fold all the grass in that hill. So page 1 is now completed, which was what I wanted to get to for my year end goal. I absolutely love how this is coming out. Using the Cooled for Classic Colourworks threads. Love it. Absolutely love it. So of course, you know, I'd snuck along and I'd done extra earlier on. So there's still some more alphabet coming here. There's some peacocks and stuff to go in there. And then we go down, which is like the first half of page 2. I think page 3 finishes about halfway through the height of those. Page 2, sorry, finishes about halfway through the height of those people. And then it's like page 3, and then it comes into this one. Big, huge part. But absolutely so pleased with that. 40 count. 1 thread over 2 holes. Yeah. So pleased to have got that too, especially too with how busy it's been. That took me about 10 days of stitching. That's long. Alright, so my last one that I pulled out is one that only ever comes out around this time of year. I started this a couple years ago, which is really sad to say, on Christmas Day. I still love this, and I am going to have to bring it out a bit more regularly, I think. Ever Flowering Garden from Forest Embroidery. It is still available on their website as a PDF. And oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. I am doing the DMC version. I am stitching this on 40 count. I think it's hog bristle. Put my thing away. And I am still not quite halfway. This is halfway across the top. And this has been 2 Christmases already. Oh, yeah. This girl's got to get some work in here. Alright. So this time round, when I pulled it out, let's swap sides. Let me see. I finished off this one here. I had the middle part in the pinks done, so all the green got finished off. I have done this part here. And there's still another one of these flowers here to go on into this gap here. I've still got a little bit here to colour in. Haven't quite got the middle of that. And then to work on the rest of the house and the vase. So there's a big, pull that out. This is where I'm working, and up here. So there's a big piece here to go. And that big emblem that's got to go in the middle here. So my goal, hopefully, is to get this big section in the middle here done, and then be coming this way. So, oh, I just love it. So love it, and the colours are just so vibrant on this fabric. Might be a little bit. There's the fabric there with the true colours, but gorgeous. So yes, this is normally my between Christmas and New Year's stitch, because I work almost every day of that. And one day off that week in between, and you don't get a lot done when you've got everything else that needs to be done. So it pretty much gets you through the day, really. Maybe a couple. But yes, she will be coming out a bit more regularly for next year. I'm just going to pop that down there. So, that is all I've stitched on in pretty much 3.5 weeks. Really sad. For me, that is really sad, but I'm okay with it. I really am. Lost a few bits, Okay, so I am going to do a couple of other videos. They won't be, well, no, they probably won't be today. They might be, who knows. I am going to do a whip parade. I am going to do my plans for next year. And you're all going to think I'm completely insane, which some days I do feel I am. But I have decided on my blessing sampler. It is coming out of A Heart Remembers from Blackbird Designs. I am going to stitch it on the same fabric that I stitched A Heart Remembers on. And I am going to do Where My Heart Blooms. It's just gorgeous. So this is going to be my blessing sampler for 2025. Going to stitch it with DMC threads, and it is going to be stitched on Salted Caramel 40 count from number 12 Stitch Co. So it's going to be stitched. This is like folded into a quarter. So I've still got lots and lots and lots of fabric left. So this one here is, oh gosh, Flosstube December knows, all right. Is my blessing sampler for 2025. Okay, there's probably one without the glare. Love that big white house, and oh, those, the reds and the creams, and that's just are gorgeous. And the strawberry border, I'm sold. No problem stitching that at all. So that's what I'll be cutting up today. I need to pull all the threads out, so I'll leave that on the table. Okay, so I just went and pulled out. I have 3 other projects I'm going to work on in January. Besides that, we'll do those ones, and then the rest I'll do after. So my friend Susie, it's her birthday in January. My friend Tanya, it's her birthday in January. And it's my birthday in January. So we have 3 projects I'm going to work on. I don't think they're all being as crazy as I am and working all 3. 2 of them I've already started. So for me, it's a good reason to pull them out and work on them. So Susie has chosen, and she is going to stitch Sarah Milthorpe from Hands Across the Sea Samplers, the one with the big red house. So I'll quickly show you where I've got to now. I've got another board. So this is fabric I dyed myself. Great, nice big red thread hanging in the middle there. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let's just, without my glasses, who knows if that's even going to go through properly. Let's have a look. So here's where I'm at for mine and Susie's. Let us wash out. Stitch along for her birthday. So Sarah Milthorpe, 40 count. I'm doing the DMC threads, and I decided I was starting in the middle of the house when I started mine. So that will come out for Susie's birthday and be worked on in January. Okay. Now, Tanya's birthday. Tanya and I actually share the same birthday on the same day. So that's going to be fun. Could be dangerous for the pair of us. I'm going to do Let Love Rain by Teresa Krogat. I started this last year in one of my sampler stash. Last year, the year before? I can't remember if it was last year or the year before now. It is written down somewhere. And my one, I'm stitching on 46 count Russian Caramel by number 12 is Stitch Co. Oh, cat fur. And that is where I got to last year. So I still have a long way to go. This is why I say it's a good reason to pull these out and get working on these samplers. So that is my stitch along with Tanya. Right, and for my birthday, on the same day, I have decided on a new start. Do I need one? No, I don't. Do I want one? Yes, I do. And I am going to stitch Serenity by Teresa Krogat. I feel like I'm on a Teresa kick at the moment. No, I am, because I've done a lot of her ornaments, but I can't wait to get back to my other samplers. Gosh, glare from that saying. So this came out at market last year, well this year I think. Oh, and I love this bird part and these lovely butterflies in the corner. I just can't wait. I've got to pull my fabric and my threads today. I need to do that actually while I'm off today, and get that all ready to go. But love that. So yeah, my new start. So if you want to join me in any of these in January, you're more than welcome. But that's definitely 4 of my projects I will be working on in January. Alright, so I think that is probably it, guys. All I would like to say is thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your encouragement this year. I love making these videos. I love having the interaction with everybody. I love sharing my passion of our hobby. As you know, sometimes I go a little bit crazy with what my plans are and what I want to do. There's definitely a lot of that gone on this time coming. You'll see. You will see. But everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Please keep safe. Enjoy the time with your family and your friends, and if you're off work, yeah, enjoy your breaks. If you're in the northern hemisphere, keep warm, make the most of that snow, because I'll be dreaming of it, because here lately it's been extremely hot. We've had midsummer temperatures in spring, because it's not officially summer yet until January, and yeah, or actually last week, middle of it's not quite, or it is just started into summer, but we've had some extremely hot weather. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, New Zealand, Australia, Fiji, etc., enjoy the summer weather. Get out and about, and yeah, happy and safe holidays, everybody. Happy stitching, and remember, one stitch at a time. And if you don't get any done in your holidays, do not stress. It's still going to be there later. Okay. Happy holidays, everybody. See you next year. Bye.